the Cork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the ULM Warhawks, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Warhawks will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Illinois' offense takes the field. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's...
There he goes! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Looking for a man. It's Newton. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. So after the big run, they tried to hit him with a pass. Would you have gone back to the run there?
I think now, yeah. Of course, now looking back, I'm going to go, yeah, I should have run after taking the sack. I like mixing it up, but if my offense is going to sit there and lean on people and we're good at running the football, then don't be afraid to do that more often.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Finds his man. It's Cook. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. Got it. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Illinois. You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Louisiana Monroe's offense will go to work for the first time today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Looking downfield, it's Royer. Quick completion on the out. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Warhawks are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He's in open space downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Warhawks in a good spot here with second and short. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. He'll keep it on the sneak. The kick is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Royer. Makes the grab. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 2nd down coming up. Zings it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wide open downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Navy put together a very impressive showing in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the midshipmen in some time. Anchors away indeed for the boys from Annapolis. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now on first down from the 28. He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He's got it on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Newton. Buys a little time. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. On target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The hand to the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run it from the gun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looking for a man. It's Royer. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He slides that just inside the right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go back to the ground. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to...
Turning it on! They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
On the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got it in the middle. It's Cook.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Finds his tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Newton. They'll run the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Illinois picked up the 1st down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Shakes off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll send the tight end in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Oh, he's got a chance. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Offense facing 4th down.
Going for the marker on the ground. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They're going to ride this running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he got loose. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Tight end now in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Illini.
And that is exactly what you want in your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Royer. He's got an open man. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off play action. Right down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Royer. Quickly complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Warhawks headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ware. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And the try is no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Royer. Working that left side now. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Warhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Brings up 2nd down.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Gives it on the option. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Unloads quickly. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Right on the money. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. And the Warhawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Beck's going for the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. On the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, UL Monroe. They take the lead with the 6. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Tulsa is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about all along Route 66 for some time. They're up 14 over Ohio. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun to give, looking for room. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by a set.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Off the play fake. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Caught in the backfield, it's Ware. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Newton. It's complete to the left. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
First down, Illinois.
Quickly to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. He leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Royer. Complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Warhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. He'll sneak it.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And the defense drags him down. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tight end now in motion. Keeps it on the draw. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. On the ground, it's Valentine. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to pass, it's Newton. Finds the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Might be looking to run. Keeps it and gets the first down. Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. You set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. Looking for blockers. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, running back gets the give. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a gap. It's Beebe. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Ware. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Back to pass, it's Royer. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Warhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got him downfield. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Warhawks send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Valentine. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Hunt is on its way. On his way back from the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes! Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. To the air, it's Royer. Got his man downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Oh, what a move. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Warhawks with the 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Scanning the field, it's Newton. Quickly out to the tight end. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. A strike downfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.